Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4. Legends only live once, are no healing, permadeath, survival run, and every enemy is a legendary. We're feeling pretty good. The amount of stuff that we have here at Diamond City, it's pretty much everything we need. We have a base where we can scrap down stuff, we have all of our different workbenches to work on weapons, armor, drugs, and of course food. And yes, last time we had the biggest logistics episode that I might have ever had before. Just back and forth, but it was all worth it. And we even had time at the end there to run off, pull up a bunch of chems out of the chem deal. Very useful there. And we even picked up a Deadeye 10mm. Let me just show that off. Yeah, we've got a Deadeye. Time slowed for at least a little bit, and it's only a few seconds, but it could mean the difference between getting a bloatfly larva stuck in my head and killing it before it can shoot. So, I call that a win. Today, what we're going to be doing is making our character just a little bit better on the special attributes. Both strength and intelligence, I think we have the means to go get those, but what we have to do beforehand is, well, check all the shops because they should have their caps back, and I want to make sure that I'm as prepared as possible. So yeah, let's start out with that. And I got a little bit ahead of myself. Let's actually make some great mentats. Yeah, let's take a great mentats. I don't mind... get out of the way, good doctor. Yeah, I don't mind the chance of getting addicted to mentats. That's no issue there. Okay, we've started picking up all of the weapons we can with our extra carry weight we've been building on to our character here. And yeah, plenty to sell. Let's get to going. First with Myrna.
Remember, I don't serve sense.
Okay, Myrna had a couple things I liked. Antifreeze bottle, fertilizer, a few cheap things, tarberry, and to Myrna, we're just giving a bunch of random stuff. Can't sell legendary items, though. And Arturo did have the suppressed calibrated powerful sniper rifle. Pretty much everything on this is how I would make mine, maybe except medium quick eject, just down to the quick eject. And yeah, we'll take that. That's something like 400. And to him, he just gets a bunch of weapons for that. The doctor can transition into selling some weapons. Solomon has a couple things today, orange mentats and Excel. So I'll take the Excel. I can make orange mentats simple enough. Good to see that he's got some interesting chems though. Not cheap, but that's fine. We still get all his caps. Some food from Polly and her caps. Getting rid of more pre-war food. And I timed this randomly perfectly. Edward Deegan, let's talk.
We need to have a conversation.
And I am going to get the orange speech check because I need to get the orange speech check. I'm wearing my charisma gear. I have the great mentats, and if I don't get this, the quest bugs out later. Imogene can't be gotten out of the amphitheater.
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You will be well paid.
Iguana bits, whiskey, caps for a few things I'm never going to really miss, and yeah, I'm feeling a lot better about my cap situation now. Pretty good sale price on these weapons with all our charisma bonus and the great mentats effect. So just a little bit of stuff, but that is fine. And of course we can't go into a Cook's bar for reasons. But we might as well ransack Cook's house because he's not going to miss any of this stuff. And same thing at the bar, might as well take all of this stuff. I'm leaving the full beer bottles though, they're kind of pointless for me. Okay, with all of our stuff sold, we can start working on a few things. So we'll just have to pretty much make a new gun, take everything off of this. That is fine. And move everything over to the penetrating. Now, the only thing that could be a little better technically is the long ported barrel, but increases weight, and the only thing it's helping with is the recoil. And since it's a bolt action, I don't think recoil is the most important thing. Now, the incendiary radium rifle, I just checked it. It really only has a few shots and VATs. What is that? Yeah, 5. And a combat rifle is something that could actually be a much better VATS weapon. So I'm not going to really put points into science just for that quite yet. And yeah, I think we are set. If we get a better legendary effect on a radium rifle, maybe. But for now, let's put it in the bin. So technically the freezing calibrated still does more damage, but the legendary effect of reducing target's damage and energy resistance means that I think I'm just going to take, well, actually having a critical where I can freeze a target. If I'm not killing it and I'm freezing it instead, that could prove useful. It is only 8 pounds. I'll hold on to it and maybe we can do some testing with both of them. We might learn a thing or two and just a few bits of food to cook up. I think we'll have just a few Psycho Jets around on the off chance that something horrible happens. Same thing with Psycho Buff, I think. Okay, order of operations. We've got our Deadeye on 1, Nocturnal on 2, Penetrating on 3, Relentless on 4, Explosive 1 on 5, Explosive Rapid Fire on 6. I think that we are ready to go out and have some fun. Okay, so we've got no sleepiness yet and some adrenaline, so I think we should be good. Let's head out. It's getting to be later in the day, 5:23 p.m. So yes, let's go grab some bobbleheads. Now, when it comes to the library, normally I just lay a bunch of mines and have everyone get blown up as they're coming in. I don't have a lot of faith in the robots to win. I'm guessing that they're going to be legendary as well, but at the same time, yeah, that's going to be kind of dangerous. They're going to be legendary exploding robots, and I'm a little bit worried about the whole situation, but I think between Stealth Boys and us just waiting for the fight to kind of die down, we shouldn't have too much of an issue. Now, it being daytime, I'd like to be a little careful. The ghouls should not be able to get to me too easily. Let's just get up on top of here. And get them out. Okay, had an issue shooting the ghoul there. And with that, a level up. Is that exploding? That's not going to explode, is it? I did hit it. Okay, I heard some sort of fire and did not really put 2 and 2 together that this is what I was hearing. Okay, I think we're safe. Steadfast double barrel shotgun. Nope. Cavalier's chest piece. Maybe. Still haven't made that spreadsheet. And yeah, let's jump in here, see how we do.
Welcome to the Boston Public Library. The library is currently closed.
And we can guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right. My ID number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Welcome, Mr. Mayor. Please. Mind
Oh.
you, we are currently.
Oh, I'm very wrong, aren't I? I'm very wrong. I am so wrong. It did okay. Dodged a bullet there. Yes, just assume that something horrible happens when you shoot a car. Namely, it explodes. That is no good, but where did the ghoul get to? Bloodied switchblade. Nope. Okay, that bodes well. A random explosion that I, first was expecting, then felt completely safe, walked away from, and then immediately it explodes. Yeah, let's have better luck in here. Okay, in here, let's first see. Yeah, we've got Protectron Watchers that are looking pretty powerful. So maybe, just maybe they do have a chance. Again, I'm not certain about that. We can hope for the best. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave all the explosives. I'm going to give them as much help as possible. Probably not enough. I'm going to loot everything. I'm going to take it outside because I don't want to have it in here whatsoever, trying to get things where this place is already filled up with super mutants. And we'll see how the battle goes and then run away with a stealth boy just in case it goes horribly wrong. And even without starting the fight, the amount of junk, aid, weapons, and ammo you can get from this place, it's just a little bit ridiculous. So yeah, even if you're not planning on going off and starting the fight, it's all worth coming in just for a nice little loot run. And that's not even counting the stuff at the very end that you end up getting. So yeah, let's take this outside. And a useful desk right outside. Okay, the first true test of our Sentinels gear might be coming up here. We've got our stealth boys. We've got 3 of them. We'll pick up another one right there. We've got, well, tools to do some damage to enemies, but yeah, with what we're doing with our best sniper rifle right now against a Protectron's head, I guess the torso's a lot better, thankfully. But not thankfully, because, yeah, the super mutants, they're going to come in and kill them all. Yeah, I'm a little worried. This is... The stealth boys should work. If all else fails, we're going to have stealth boys, and this should be fine. This should be fine. This should be fine. Don't pick up the stuff that is heavy and useless.
Protect
We
and
should
serve.
be good to look around here.
Attention.
Never mind, we're not. Get in here right now.
Visitors
And
employees are advised to seek cover and remain
just be
calm.
ready to run and or... well, run. I think running is going to be the key. Of course, we came here for the intelligence bobblehead. Let's grab that. And I just need to see how these guys are doing. Gonna be terrifying. Okay, Super Mutant Brute. Body shots doing about half. Headshots doing a little less. Okay, I'm going to help out with some Psycho Jet. And explosions. Knew that was going to be a thing. I can't see a thing through the explosions. I'm suddenly regretting my decisions a little bit. At least the Protectrons are advancing, and they're not falling back for cover right next to me and exploding. Oh god, that's a minigun. That's a minigun right there. And I can't help out and shoot him. Legendary explosion going down, doing more damage to his friends than otherwise. This is not good. This is clearly not a situation where you guys are out of the woods.
It was nothing.
Yeah, there's a super mutant right over there. And you're still on fire. You know, I'm just going to blow him up and make him explode. So the only reason why I'm still here and not trying to make my way to the exit immediately is the off chance that I can slowly work my way through the super mutants and get some legendaries out of this. Yeah, this is a bit terrifying, but the fact that this area wasn't completely overwhelmed makes me feel at least a little better. Oh, of course, the rads. Okay, I'm going to take 1 Rad-X. And see if we can't start picking up some legendaries. Ghoul Slayers, laser rifle. Not the end of the world there. Junkie's 10mm pistol. Okay, that's fun. So many 10mm pistols. Explosions yonder. Do not get too close to wherever the robots are. Just Hitmans. I'm not even going to pick that up.
Barely.
Not going to pick up cryogenics. Not going to pick up Assassin's Pool Cue. Quick Draw's fun, but not as good, especially on a pipe weapon. And tired of from lack of sleep. We'll have to deal with that sooner rather than later. Caring too much already. Okay, let's take a Psycho buff. We get the strength up and the damage. And Martyrs, no thank you. Hunter's Leather chest piece. Off chance, sure. Poisoners, no thank you. We're going to move over to 1 piece of Fortifying. And actually we've got 2 Protectron Watchers that seem to be doing a pretty good job. We might actually have this. I'm not going to speak too soon though. Rad powered. I'll have it around on the off chance. Let's put a few things in here that we can live without. And good timing on the explosion there. The minigun, sure. And they're throwing a lot of bodies around.
Order has prevailed.
Has order prevailed? I'm not so sure about that, robot. Maybe the Protectrons were just powerful enough to edge out the super mutants. Nope. There's still something happening, definitely happening. And it's... Yep, some sort... Yep, more explosions. Some sort of minigun again. Yeah, we came here too late for the super mutants to not be armed with miniguns. I'm going to open this door. Okay, super mutants on the right there.
I hear something.
I hope you don't hear me. Please don't hear me.
There.
Okay, I might need to throw a rank into final rank of... Well, not final rank, but fourth rank of sneak. 50% harder to detect. The last one, not as useful. But this is just a little bit terrifying.
Play tricks on me again.
Yes, your ears are playing tricks on you. Try that again. Be ready to move back immediately.
Brother. I am super mutant.
Oh gosh, there's
Death.
3 really powerful ones right there, and 1 has not been taken down barely at all. And Radix has been wasted a little bit. Okay, I want to hit this guy.
One day I will be master and will show you all.
So we've got pipe weapon and 2 miniguns. But I think we can take them on. They're down there. We're having the high ground. Never has high ground failed me. Shoot them.
You can't hide forever.
And let them just chill out down there. Don't need to worry about the radiation because it's been enough time. All of the explosions have dissipated. And they're chill again. Yeah, I think we will be able to finish these guys off. If it's only those 2 down there, we should be fine. Be ready for them to be coming up the stairs. There's 1. He might have gone back down the stairs. Let's be sure, though. I'm not seeing him up here. Take the headshot and back off.
Wanted to fight.
Okay, he wanted to fight. I'd rather avoid one. And yeah, he picked up the minigun, so more ammo for me.
Security breach neutralized.
And security breach
They now
neutralized.
have
We did it.
ability.
Okay.
All employees
I was a little worried there.
return to work.
The robots looked to be able to go down pretty quickly. I was worried about the explosions kind of chain reacting. And yeah, that went pretty well. Let's go through all these legendaries. Actually, I'm going to drop a bunch of stuff off so I don't have to go back and forth. But yeah, we're safe now. Everything's taken care of. Robots, thank you so much for your hard work. Your services are no longer required. I think there's still something around, though. The hidden brackets are shuffling. Where would the last robot have got themselves? Oh. There's still these 2. Okay, I'll take care of them in a second. Okay, we've got sprinters, not taking it. Acrobatics, not taking it. Incendiary combat armor, nope. Poisoner's combat armor, nope. Kneecapper missile launcher. I feel like the chance to cripple the legs isn't coming from the legendary effect there. Not taking it. Explosive combat rifle. I've got a complete suite of explosives. Okay, I'm not saying no to that. I figured my first combat rifle would be a lot more disappointing than that. 50% more damage against animals now. When it comes to animals, the shotgun is probably more useful. They can kind of sneak up on you a little bit and trying to get into melee range. And if you have a shotgun ready, that might just prove a little useful. Yeah, we're over encumbered. Let's drop a couple things, but I'll hold on to that. Nimble 10mm auto pistol. I think I'm never going to use that. That's just the one where it is 75% faster movement while aiming. Safe crackers, nope. Auto stem, useless to me. Mutant slayers, I'll hold on to it again. Need that spreadsheet. Down here with the miniguns, we've got Chameleon. It's a right leg, not quite sure what we have again. Ghoul slayers, hardened sniper rifle. Ghouls are usually something that are a little more close quarters. Not sure if I'm even going to bother. Yeah, let's skip on that. And just a super mutant brute. And super mutant brute. And yeah, looks like a couple enemies were not spawned as legendaries. That is fine. The mod does what it can. Okay, quite a haul. And with that, I think I've only got these two left. Am detected. Let's try to help with that. Big explosion. And surely that's too close for a big explosion to get to me. Psycho buff is worn off. So we've got 3,200 5mm bullets. That's looking pretty good just from everyone dropping the miniguns and then someone else picking it up, needing the ammo and such. So yeah, pretty useful there. This is a great haul, and ooh, we even missed a glowing mutant hound with powered leather left arm. I should have all my powered gear. And we already have that for leather. But our last friend who helped us so much, thank you so much. Robots, you were very helpful. But yeah, we don't need your help anymore. The library is cleared. Relentless Switchblade. And we have a lucky metal chest piece. I'm almost certain we already have a lucky metal chest piece, so I'm just going to leave that. And yeah, I've gone through everything at least a couple times, I swear. And we should be good. So going through the haul, this is quite a lot. We even picked up a few legendaries that we might end up using. Explosive combat rifle is pretty freaking interesting. The more explosive guns I get, the more I think I'm going to pull out an explosive gun and immediately hit some random hitboxes that are just a little too big, a little too close to me, and do some damage to myself. But yeah, that's why I'm trying to avoid using the explosives. They're very dangerous in a Yolo run, as powerful as they are. But yeah, the junk, that's ridiculous. The amount of ammo that they dropped, that was really nice. I'm not even counting what they dropped for actual .38 ammo. So, this is something that I think we should just take back to Diamond City immediately. At least the most important stuff. I'm just going to double up on the grilled rad stag and also a psycho buff. 340, quite a bit of carry capacity. Okay, as close as I'd like to get, let's head on back to Diamond City. And Diamond City security is just fine right there. Uh-oh. Suicider. And I'm shooting a suicider and failing. And I'm still failing. Okay. Good. Good. I should be a little more careful. That could have ended poorly. I just don't want them to blow up any more defenses. Those are a good early warning sign for me. Keep your mini nuke. That's fine. Okay, mostly uneventful. We made it back to Diamond City, dropped off stuff, back to the library for more stuff. Okay, I can get almost everything. Missiles, rated chest piece, sledgehammer, and at least this is a slightly better value than boards. Let's put these outside. Okay, the desk has a whole lot of stuff in it, and I think we're just going to leave it there. We need to keep moving. We need to use the nighttime as much as possible, And I think that means we need to actually backtrack a little bit, get to the river and clear that way out. It's safer than when it comes to, well, the city route. So right over here, Backstreet Apparel, and on the other side of this bridge, we've got more super mutants, or at least one. But they do have the missile launcher, and I'm not sure. It is just a normal super mutant. Okay, this must be one that's just automatically... I missed the headshot. Okay, angry super mutant with a missile launcher. I'm not going to, by sheer chance, try to shoot at him, knowing that he could launch a missile at me. Just give it up. There we go. You can go down. Better safe than sorry. Okay, couple of... well, at least one. And we've got two. These Razor Claws, let's get them up with an explosive. And then a potential headshot to finish it off early. Nope, too slow. Okay. He's in the water. That's unfortunate. I don't want to get another disease, but hopefully this is fine. Headshot finishes them off. Relentless tuned sniper rifle. So many things with critical hits, doing things for my action points. I'm going to leave it. We've got better ones, I believe. And a violent. I'm sure we already have like 2 of those. But no one over there is legendary, unfortunately. And shoot that thing. Can only get a VATS scan on one of them. That should be fine. Let's start with that person over there. And since they gave up nice and quick, get that guy taken care of. And the dog. A miss. That's fine. And the dog goes down. And we've got someone walking around, so let's just take them out. Okay, they've given up, and they're running back to their location. Let's just take another never mind. A complete miss instead. Another attempt. Okay, that's 2 misses. Let's actually just hit them in the head. And now they're just sitting over there. And a headshot didn't even do. This is getting a bit ridiculous. Okay, one more shot, body shot. Nice and easy. Okay. Junkie's double barrel. Powered combat armor. Let's take that. And auto stim. Definitely not. First caution from up above. You can't take care of those guys too easily. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing too much against the bear, so we'll just leave it. Don't want to poke the bear if I do not have to. Instead, let's poke some gunners. So body shot's doing it. That's all fine. Know which one's going to be the most dangerous, but they shouldn't move up on me too quickly. They're humans. They like taking cover. So one at a time. Headshot. Normally when it comes to the way I build YOLO runs, I want to make sure that I'm not overkilling enemies, because that's perks and weapons and such that I can pretty much redistribute all of that power into other things more useful. Usually protection or better sneak and whatnot. But this is one run where you need to be overkilling the enemies. You need to get the kill shots, and if you're not, they're just going to mutate and cause problems for you. Luckily, with the penetrating, we are doing pretty good against these gunners. And we've got super mutant skirmishers. Again, headshots are doing it, but they are going to advance on me a lot quicker. Let's take the headshot on one. I'd rather not have anyone else around. Of course, except the bear. The bear is fine. Okay, the fact that I don't see the super mutant worries me a little bit. Oh, there he is. Headshot's just doing a little too low. I'd much rather get in range and hopefully get the kill that way. Yeah, the difference between a few feet and the power of our weapons changing that much, that is something to keep in mind. Unyielding, right leg, whatever happens, have it around. Wounding, it's actually not that bad. I wouldn't mind it on a different weapon. This is just a little too small of a clip. So the thing with wounding is it does stack, and if it was a shotgun, then enemies would just melt. If it was rapid fire, you could get 48 shots or something like that. Something like an assault rifle maybe. But yeah, the clip size on the 10mm, it's a little small. The range, the accuracy, it's just a little less than what I'd like. So it might not be playing much into my build, but it's nice to have around. A mass fusion. Let's check. Where did I let these guys get themselves to? Staggering. Chance to stagger on hit for a 0.38. If it was a combat rifle, that would be amazing, but I'll have it around, and I'll be over encumbered here in a second. We've got another Deadeye. I asked for Deadeyes, and now I've got 2 on the same weapon. Yeah, I need to look up the chances on the stagger. I think staggering happens at 20% chance for non-automatic weapons. We've got a troubleshooters versus robots. Do I already have that? I don't think I do. Let's grab it. Okay, very bright. Let's go check in on Hancock over at Good Neighbor. Right after grabbing just a few chems. Okay, then it's not quite enough. Let's instead get into hidden for that wonderful headshot.
I like you already. Walk into a new place, make a show of dominance. Nice.
Okay, quick selling.
I'll take a look.
So just a bunch of random stuff to Cleo for her caps. And we've already cleared it out, so let's just have
I don't
some
think that's
money.
enough money to cover clearing out a whole building.
Look, I've been shilling deals for 2 centuries, and the job's
Okay,
200
200,
pounds.
that's
Take-
fine.
Actually, I already took care of those super mutants.
You did. Here's your money.
Sure.
And some experience. Pretty good deal there. Oh, let's actually do some selling.
Daisy.
So some ammo to Daisy, along with some other stuff for her caps. And I could have taken a Great Mentats, got a little bit of better deal, and pretty much talked to a few people for some extra speech checks, but I'm just going to leave it. I don't have enough stuff to sell, and maybe I'll come back here more prepared for actually a big barter situation to Rufus and... well, actually, let's go check on Fred and his chem stash, just to be sure. Nothing special, unfortunately. So, we'll hold off on speech check, and the rest of the speech checks. And Hancock's pulling everyone over there. I could do some stealing. Is there anything worth really stealing? Yeah, there is, but I'm not going to mess around with it. Especially when there's still people around and Fahrenheit's right around the corner. Okay, we've got synths doing synth things over there. But yeah, instead let's go off to Mass Fusion and get ourselves a strength bobblehead. Kill a bunch of gunners along the way. If I can just take the headshot right now, I'll do that. Irradiated lead pipe, no thank you. Okay, and here we need to be prepared. Things can go pretty crazy pretty quickly. We're at tired, and we have weakness as well as lethargy, but our adrenaline is nice and high. Let's do a little bit of food, little bit of water. Properly fed, properly hydrated, and I'm tempted to just start out with a psycho buff in here. We've got 100 extra carry weight from what we've got going on right now, so let's actually just hold off on that, see how we can do. Okay, legendary gunners seem to not be doing too bad. Headshots on the Deadeye are doing it. Just want to make sure that there's nothing else happening like that guy up there. Take the headshot. We should be okay. Just let them chill out before he gets back to bed. And this one, no one's noticing the pop after that first one. Defiant, I'd rather not. Junkies, bolt action. That could get up to a decent amount of damage. I'll hold on to it, but actually I'm not sure if I already have that. I'm pretty sure I do, actually. Yeah, I'm almost certain that I do. Okay, just gonna store things as I grab them in the chem box. And be careful around the corner. There is someone right there that likes coming up and taking a peek at us. But with that, we have a nice, easy level up. Slowly but surely, our health bar is increasing to the point where... Ooh, Deadeye. Now, Deadeye on something that can kind of be a sniper rifle, it might prove useful, but again, it's just not great. But yeah, as I was saying, the health is slowly moving up when it comes to almost reaching the percent lost of radiation. Oh, right, there's that.
What the?
That one likes to open that door and get a gun shot at them, and it freaks them out. That's your own trap, you idiot. And barely missed, I feel like. Second time's the charm. Okay, now we've got that gunner. And that gunner. Just don't get shot by the missile launcher. Everything's fine. That person just has the laser weapon, so we're good. Hopefully. None the wiser. And pop. Okay, immediately into caution when I didn't think that would happen. Why? Oh, there they are. And they opened up the door, checking again. I mean, all these traps that they set for people coming in here, surely it's the gunner's traps. They lay the grenades over there, they open up the door, and they get exploded. They open up this door, they get shot at. These gunners are not the brightest bunch. Okay, finally out of caution. Enraging. No, let's not bother. Okay, this person, missile launcher. Even a body shot does it. Auto stim, no thank you. Rad powered, I think I can say no to that. And the chameleon metal chest piece, I feel like I'll hold on to it, just in case I can build out an entire chameleon set. Okay, over here, we've got one. Take them out. Got another one. There should be one in there that will come and try to find me probably pretty quickly, but let's be careful. Just get out of their range of wandering around. Back into hidden. Let's see where they got themselves to. Not super obvious. Okay, never mind. Super obvious. He's in front of the fire. Headshot. Now I'm overtired from lack of sleep. I'm gonna have issues. I need to use my action points. Headshot for them. Plasma-infused hunting rifle. I think I can pass on that. I like the penetrating better. Instigating, double barrel though. Penetrating, honestly, I think I have better 10 millimeters than that, so let's leave it. I don't want to be lugging around a bunch of items I'm never going to touch. Okay, next stage has a couple people. Let them walk on by. Honestly, I'm not quite sure the best way to deal with this. I mean, they can see you through the glass, right? And then you try to go over there, then they're going to see you even more obviously. Usually I think I just throw grenades. Don't really work when I can't use grenades, but yeah, headshot right there, and we'll be fine. Okay, oh, he's right there. You make this too easy for me, Legendary Gunner. Poisoner's powerful, 10 millimeter. Martyrs, no thank you, and I'll take your normal gun to sell. Yeah, we've made it to the top, and this is going to be tough. Usually I just completely annihilate him with explosives, but I think this time, yeah, we're gonna have to slowly whittle him down. The way to do that, we're gonna have to shoot him and then run away effectively. Let's cross over. I said cross over here, if possible. Grab whatever this is. Quick draw knuckles. No, thank you. Actually, I picked it up anyway. Okay, nice and ready. Let's make sure that we just take this nice and slow, nice and safe. Headshots and retreat. Discretion, valor, that whole thing. And not much of a headshot, but we can pretend. And maybe a headshot. Definitely not a headshot. Oh god. I thought I heard something. I thought that I heard what I thought was a person in power armor falling. He's right there. That is no good. Let's just avoid him best we can. Hopefully he doesn't fall again. Are we good? We're good. Okay. Not gonna work, but try for the headshot. Probably would have been worth it just to take a psycho for that one shot. Okay, now that he's fallen down once, I'm definitely just avoiding him falling down even further. Yep, he's fallen down again. There he goes. Take another shot. Oh god, he's slowly coming downstairs. Okay, my new plan is to let him get all the way back up and not have him fall down any further. Okay, hopefully that's been enough time. He's back up here. That's great. And headshot doesn't quite do it, but hopefully the next headshot does. It looks like the next headshot's gonna do fine. Hopefully he doesn't fall anymore. He fell. One more shot. Does the job. Okay, a little tedious for me, but hopefully I can edit that down into something that's a little quicker. Yeah, last guy, just slowly whittle him down. You don't need to blow him up. And okay, he fell down there. That's fine. An underwhelming end loot box. But he's not legendary. Okay, let's just take off the random pieces. Definitely need slow time for this. Yep, definitely needed slow time for it. There we go. So that means that we are set. Let's actually go, grab the thing we came here for. The bobblehead. Carefully. And plus strength. Okay, so we've got our 2 bobbleheads that I wanted. Strength's not doing a whole lot for us immediately. We're not going to go down blacksmith or anything. But in case I do feel like I need to tote around a lot more armor and guns, that at the very least is bringing me closer to strong back. And, strength itself is a bonus to my carry capacity anyway. But chemist. Chemist was something that I had been looking at for, well, this entire run. And yeah, I think getting chemist right now, just locking that in is fine. We can now make jet fuel. That's very useful. I think I've been quietly holding on to all the flamer fuel that I come across and buying it a little bit here and there. It's pretty cheap. But now I need to decide whether or not this episode is getting on a little bit. Probably not, since it's just been a whole lot of inventory management and then slowly making our way over here for a couple bobbleheads. But in any case, let's make our way back to Diamond City with all of the loot that we've been picking up and the capacity to at least make some new chems. I'm going to take a psycho buff, and I'm just going to assume that eventually I'll have to get addicted. I'm still not addicted yet to psycho. Okay, psycho buff brings me up to 345 out of 340. Still need to make a few decisions on what to drop. Feel like I already have a chest piece. I'm pretty sure that I do. But on the off chance I don't, I'll hold on to it. Now let's make our way back to Diamond City. Hopefully we don't run into anything along the way. Still a bright day in the Commonwealth, so yeah, let's be as careful as possible on our way back. Cabot House is right around the corner, but I don't need to pick up that quest quite yet. I'm not going to be heading that way anytime soon. And after getting the chem deal taken care of, just make sure that there are no raiders over at the former deal spot. They can be a little bit of a surprise as you're running along a supposedly safe waterway. Okay, back to Diamond City safe and sound. Lots of new items to play around with. And for flamer fuel, only 34. We might as well try to buy some more. Okay, Myrna is set when it comes to flamer fuel. Let's just grab 41 to make that a nice even divisible by 5 number. And we've got so many bullets of the .38. Let's just trade her for that. And then, of course, over here, we need to make some jet fuel. Nice, easy flamer fuel plus jet. And that should hold us for quite a while. So I think that's enough for now. We made it back to Diamond City after picking up a couple bobbleheads, making our first run into a good neighbor over there, and clearing out a nice safe passage along the riverfront so we can move around a little bit easier. Next time, I'm thinking the vault. Getting Nick out and moving forward with the next step. Getting a little closer to facing down Kellogg, getting the Brotherhood into the world. That's a little scary. But yeah, we are leveling up pretty quickly. We're at level, what is it? 20, yeah, 25. 2 things happened this level. We can have access to gun nut and armor, and that's pretty useful. But we also are sitting on the next rank of rifleman and gunslinger. And a few times today, I would have been able to get the single shot kill on a few enemies. And if I ever get into a firefight when I'm in danger and I'm not getting the sneak attacks on their heads, well, that is something that I really need to consider. At least one of those probably should go up, probably gunslinger, and rifleman will just be for those long-range headshots. So yeah, we're going to have to find a way to get through the vault, and from there, rescue Nick. But that is definitely for later. Until then, I've been Keith. This has been Game to Please with Fallout 4. Legends only live once. Thanks for joining me. And until next time, farewell.